Hello and welcome to SQL for Oracle database course. So in today's lecture we talk about the tables joins. The main purpose of table joins are to retrieve data from multiple tables and display them as one table. So we have multiple tables and we need to select multiple columns to retrieve them in one table. We have joins by condition type. They describe how the tables are compared. And we have joins by data inclusion. These describe which rows are included in the result. So based on matching or not. And this one is based on condition, and we have three types: equi joins, non-equi join, and Cartesian joins. For joins by data inclusion, we have an inner join, left to right join, full outer join, and self join. In today's lecture we talk about the join by condition type. So equi join, these are joins where participating tables have columns that matches. For example, you have the ID in the first column is equal to the same ID with the second column. This is the equi joins. Non-equi joins, these are joins based on no condition other than that of equality. So use operation like bigger or less than or between instead of equality. So this, for example, from the table, if you have select first name and job ID from employees and job, where the condition, if we need to look for the salaries within the employees, that matching between min salary and maximum salary within the job table. We also have Cartesian joins. These are formed when a join condition is not used. So this is without any condition. There is no where clause. Just select country name, region name from countries and region. We select, so we retrieve all the data within the countries and the region tables. We also have aliases, so temporary and short-handed renames of tables and columns. So if you have multiple columns, you can just use the short names. For example, you can just for countries and region, for country use C and region use R. So if you set the condition where, if you don't need to repeat again the countries, you put your C instead of countries, region ID within the countries table, and region ID within the region table. Use the R instead of regions, and we use the C instead of countries. That's just for renaming, so it make it easy to exclude. I got SQL developer software open. So we have the first one, equi joins. Okay, equi joins, we use the select region name and country name from two tables, countries and region. We have the table countries and the table region. So if we select all the data to check this table, I have the region ID in here is 1, 2, 3, 4, the value, and the ID in here also 1, 2, 3, 4. So these is the same value, so we can use the equi joins to retrieve the data from the two tables. Where the region ID within the countries equal to the region ID within the regions table. So we set this condition because we have region ID is the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have region ID in here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if you run this one, you will have the region ID, combine the region ID from this table with the region ID from this table. The second, non-equi joins, these are without. So non-equi joint is work without equality. So select first name and employee job ID. I put employee in here dot job ID because within the employee I have job ID within the employee, and also I have job ID within the table jobs. So if you check, So jobs, I have jobs underscore ID. If you need to specify which job ID you want, just put if it's employee, or you have to put jobs dot jobs ID. So this column is belong to this table. Okay, so select first name employee job ID from employees and jobs, where the condition here employees dot salary. So we have within the employees, we have the salary. These are the condition between jobs min salary and jobs max salary. So that's gonna make it so you can understand. Open another SQL, select all from jobs. So we have the min salary and max salary within the jobs table. The condition here for non-equi joins, so the Oracle database will look for all the salary within the employee tables and matching with the min salary and max salary within the jobs table, and will show all the salaries between these two conditions. So this is for non-equi joins. So if you run that, you will have the first name and job ID with these conditions. The salaries that will be between the min and max salaries from the job table. And the third one, we have Cartesian. The Cartesian is just to retrieve all the data. Select country name, region name from countries and region. So we'll back with all the data we have. If you run this one, you will have 100 of rows. So we'll back with all the rows within the region and all the rows within the countries without any condition. So I'm going to use 2 slashes. If you use 2 slashes, you can write your text in here. This is for aliases. So I'm gonna demonstrate what is the aliases used for. I'm gonna select this one and keep it here. So select region name, country name from countries. You can put C for countries as a capital, regions R. So in here, instead of you use the country, region country, this is region ID that belong to this country, you can put just C. And instead of region ID that's belong to this regions table, you can use R for regions table. So if you run this, if you execute this query, you will have the same result but in faster way. Okay, so you can use the aliasing if you have multiple tables. So to replace each table name within the one letter, it will be easy for you to execute. So this is all you need to know about this lecture. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.